My name is Prabhanshu, founder and Chief Product and Technology Officer of Botintelli. Since long, we have been talking about teams working in silos, data gaps, and fragmented workflows, loss of productivity, and whatnot. There are so many SaaS products in the market, but how many products are really solving this silos problem for teams, fragmented workflows? Today, I'm here to introduce Botintelli, an AI platform which takes productivity onto next level, which gives AI automation a different leap, which binds the teams together to help them perform better. So quickly jump onto the demonstration of the entire application. I would be happy to make you see how we do what we do. So quickly, let me log in onto the platform. So that's how the platform interface look like. The landing page is super minimalistic, wherein you get to see all of the agents and assistants created, and you can simply choose one to begin the conversation with. Like for example, there is coding which I pick up, and I simply say hi, and it says, "How can I assist you today?" That's great. So moving on to from this view of the dashboard to real dashboard and other components of the platform. Let's see how it knits up all together and how it is solving the problems which I already talked about earlier. So that's the dashboard of the entire application, wherein you could be able to see a broader sky view of things, like how you are utilizing this entire platform and what are the recent activities which are happening on the platform so that you can gauge what is working, what not, and better utilize the entire platform. Coming on to the business context. Now, this is something which is very interesting. We already have had discussion about the teams working in silos. Now, why this silo happens? The silo happens when you don't have enough information of moving parts of the organization. Let's say if I am the product team, I have to go to customer success and sales to learn about how customer is buying the product and what already customer is feeling about about the product. So considering that, how this business context, the entire section is working on silo part, is we are creating the entire data lake of the data which is there in the organization and converting it into AI ready format so that you can right away spin up assistants, agents, and workflows on the given data set. So that's how the dashboard looks like. It tells you about whatever formats or, for example, file types you have ingested in the platform, storage overview, 31 files, and total folders which are there on the platform you have created, and storage space utilization, and the recent activities if you have ingested something from somewhere. So it will let you know an overview of all of these information. Now coming on to the knowledge base, that's the entire data lake which I was talking about. This is where you are going to see all of the data which you have ingested from different sources. For example, API integration, for example, Google Drive, local file uploads, or maybe from Google Drive, or maybe some other source. So that's how the entire data lake looks. Now you can create a new folder here. You can ingest the data from Google Drive, the accounts which are there you have associated, if there are any. Like I have associated accounts in my in this platform. So I am seeing right now all of the files which are there in my both of the Google accounts. So that's how you could be able to do that. Then there is trash. So trash is something, let's say if you delete something from knowledge base, it comes to trash. There is 30-day retention policy, after which trash will automatically get empty. So that's how trash works in Botintelli. And then you simply get all of the CURD operations to perform all of the CURD operations here in the knowledge base. So that's the beauty. This is where you consolidate and you gather all of the data of the organization and you start using it in AI processes to define new bots, agents, or for that matter, workflows to tie up departments together. So that's the overall dashboard. Now, let me first click on to create new pipeline. So that's, and by the way, this data lake is entirely AI ready, which means your data is there, but it is getting into AI readable format right away in a blink. So now you could be able to ingest the data in data lake by using file sources and then real-time sources. That's the magic. So file sources, you can ingest it by using Google Drive, Dropbox, local file storage, I mean, just by uploading, and then AWS S3, wherein all of the people generally keep their logs of the application. So you can simply ingest those logs by using AWS S3 plugin. Now, real-time sources are something which are exciting because AI, when it is enabled with real-time data, does magic. So that's how you can ingest the real-time data by using HTTP webhooks and APIs. So when it comes to APIs, we literally tried very hard to provide you with all of the popular sources of ingesting data and popular tools. So currently we are ingesting data by from Salesforce, Slack, GitHub, HubSpot, Jira, Zendesk, Notion, Airtable, Shopify, and then there are going to be new plugins also, which will keep on coming as we move forward in our journey. So that's how the entire data ingestion happens uh, by using all of these plugins onto the platform to create one beautiful AI-enabled data lake, which is in knowledge base. So for example, I mean, you create the plugin, you create the integration by using create new pipeline. So when I click on API integration, I'm able to see that, okay, GitHub API is already ready and it is already ingesting data from my GitHub repository. Because I wanted to gauge, okay, if some event happens in GitHub, then what are the bad commits, good commits, and errors if there are any. So that ways, I mean, it is to make me aware that whosoever is working on GitHub, what are they trying to achieve? Are they failing, succeeding, or I mean, what is happening? So that is I'm ingesting data from GitHub, and then there is webhook, then there is Google Drive. I'm ingesting data from two of my Google Drives. Both are active, and I'm able to see them active here. And then there is consolidated view of embedding monitor. Embedding monitor is something which lets you know that you have already ingested data, but is it AI ready or not? Embedding monitor is something which lets you know if there is some pending task which is there, if there is uh, some incomplete or completed task which is there. So it lets you know the overall picture if something is in progress, completed, or there is some error which has happened, and you might want to do it again. So that's the overall knowledge base which is working. Coming on to the next section, that is something which we are aware of because we all have worked with ChatGPT, we all have worked with Claude and many such tools like Gemini. All of it comes with stateful or awareness or memory. So that's the memory of the entire platform, wherein all of the agents, assistants which are there, their memory is stored in this place. Now you can pick up any conversation from any point of time and you can straight away chat to that agent or assistant to lead to a result desired or not so desired. So that's the memory place of the entire platform. Coming on to the next section, which is assistants. This is where you create assistants and agents. Let me quickly tell you about what are assistants, what are agents. So assistants are simple query bots. Query bots means, let's say if you ask, help me out with my company's HR policy, for example. So it will let you know the HR policy of the organization based on the documents on which it is trained. So it has to have that knowledge base associated with it. So these are some Q&A bots to answer your questions. Coming on to the next section, which is AI agents. AI agents are sort of, you can say, digital employees sort of a thing. Why digital employees? Because these are supposed to perform uh, some or particular redundant tasks in a day of any employee. For example, I'm a marketing person and I come daily. I pick up the list of my competitors. I go on the internet, search about the website, and get the details from there and fill out a Excel sheet with whatever they are doing new. So AI agent will take the URLs, will do a web search, and do all of the research around the competition, and then will update a document or maybe Excel sheet. So that's the entire concept of AI agents. So let me quickly now bring you to how these AI assistants and AI agents are getting created. I'll explain. So that's the basic information, profile, picture, because a bot should look like human. Uh, the assistant's name, the purpose, and the description of the assistant. Then comes the training data. Now that's the beauty again. You can simply upload a file here, or maybe you can simply enter a URL which can be scrapped by the entire platform of the competition or maybe some person who you look up to. So it will scrap the entire URL, or else in other ways, you can simply browse the documents which you have already created in the knowledge base. So that ways you have already created the knowledge base, you have already pumped in data, you can simply in a blink spin up assistant agent on that data. So here is the entire knowledge base. You could be able to spin up your assistant on this knowledge base. Coming on to the next section, that's the USP of the platform, because we are supporting 26 models from 6 odd vendors in the market right now. Why we are doing this? We are doing this to eradicate the problem of vendor login, first of all. So currently, the solutions which are there in the market are totally with vendor lock-in. Let's say, for example, there is Gemini, there is Microsoft, there is uh, OpenAI. So they all are propagating their solution. But the problem is, every solution is good or best in one specific task, or maybe two, three specific tasks, if I say. Let's say, for example, ChatGPT is best in reasoning, but it might not be that great in coding. Again, when it comes to Claude, Claude is exceptional in coding. There is no other LLM which stands out. Similarly, Gemini is good in generating images, the content. So that ways, currently in the market, there is a clear problem of vendor lock-in, wherein if I'm the customer, if I go in, I land up buying one subscription, then I feel like, okay, I'm missing out on something. I may buy the second subscription also. That ways, I land up wasting a lot of money for no reason at all. Seeing that, we are giving our customers flexibility of choosing the right LLM model, choosing the right LLM model as per the purpose of the work. Nature of the work decides what LLM model you want to use. You choose the model from here and simply spin up the assistant or agent, and it simply start working with it. And that too in one subscription, which you are going to buy off this platform. So moving on, that's the custom behavior which you are going to type in here and preview the entire configuration, and then create the assistant if you're okay with it. Close it. So moving on to AI agents, how they are going to get created on the platform. AI agents, as I already told you, they are to perform particular specific task. Just like an employee, generally what you can make it do is any redundant task of yourself. For example, web search, for example, any mathematical calculation which you do every day, some these sort of tasks, whichever I mean suits. So again, the same method, you simply write down the name. We are again supporting 26 odd models here. So that's a USP of the platform itself. Then there are tools you can select, tools to create your agents, write down description. And then there are instructions. Instructions are either you can write them down yourself, or let AI do its job. Let AI create the instruction, best suited instruction for you. Simply click on this brain button. It will generate a description for you. So brain, this is where AI is sort of helping AI to create the instruction, how AI should behave. AI will let AI know that, okay, this is how you should be behaving. So I think this is going to take time. It's working slow. I think it will take a lot of time. So we can quickly move on to the next section that is more exciting. And then again, the super duper USP of this platform. Let me talk about automation. Now, workflows are the backbone of any enterprise, any SaaS product, or for that matter, any sort of when you talk about productivity or operations, workflows are the backbone of everything. Either they are going to be manual, or maybe in new generation, it is all digital. So now our platform comes with a super cool workflow designer, which is totally no code. So you need not to write any code, and you can simply use all of the tools in the market to spin up the workflow and to see those automation results, learning, executing, all of it. Currently, platform is supporting 127 odd models. So you can simply choose as per your use case, whatever you want to get done. It will simply you can simply drag and drop your models here, your tools here, and you can execute the workflow, test it in Playground, and then execute it. So that's no code workflow designer, which we have on the platform. It will help you create the workflows. And also, it is supporting 127 odd tools from popular SaaS products in the market. For example, I mean, Google Composio, Gmail, Google Calendar, Slack, Confluence, that is Creo AI, custom components, and then there are so many to upload file, directory, whatnot. So that's how the entire workflow designer looks like, with 127 odd free tools from different popular SaaS products. Coming on to the next page, this is a all in all workflow management page, wherein you simply manage your workflows. You can perform all of the current operations on your workflows, and I mean, delete them, edit them, whatever it is. Or maybe if you want to create a new workflow, simply click it. You will go back to workflow designer yourself and start creating it here. Now, this is where again magic happens. When generally when we create workflows, uh, it is sort of very hard to visualize that, okay, this is what we need in the workflow. These are the tools which we want in the workflow. Maybe, I mean, how to move forward with workflows itself. It is a huge challenge, and it takes a lot of thought process. So to ease out that journey, we have 47 odd or 50 odd uh, templates which are already available on the platform, so that the customer of this platform or user, those who are sitting on the platform, they could be able to make a guided choice or maybe some prudent choice onto the platform to choose and create. And maybe you choose a template, you edit it, and then you can use it again and again. I mean, reusability is also one thing which is being kept in mind. So there are categories in which templates are available. For example, let's say if you belong to finance and banking sector, so and you want to see what this platform offers you, then you can simply choose your industry, and you'll see that, okay, invoice summarizer, financial report parser, financial agent, these are available for them. Okay, so you have in finance and accounting department, you have these many templates available. All departments, there are only three, and all of them belong to finance department. If you are in healthcare, you see there is one template available. And if you see department, it is available in operations. So currently, we have uh, templates onto the platform pertaining to your industry, as well as the departments which you have in your organization. For example, HR, finance, technology, operations, and all of it. You can simply choose the relevant templates as per your industry, as per the department in which you want to solve productivity problems. And then you can modify them as well, and then maybe uh, create new templates in that category yourself. Uh, you can do a number of tasks, all of the current operations onto templates and workflows both. Simply click on use them, and you'll see the entire template will be available here. Now you can simply use them just like that. Fill out the details which are required, and then you can use it as per your use case. So that's the overall journey of the automation part of it. Coming on to the settings. This is a SaaS platform. It gives you flexibility of managing your own data, as well as we are GDPR compliant. as well as we are SOC 2 compliant, we are ISO 27001 compliant. Security is something which is on top of our minds entirely. So when it comes to enterprises, we do understand security matters a lot. And when AI comes into picture, data is super critical. Data and security means a lot, and we do understand that. That's why we are SOC compliant, we are ISO 27001 compliant, we are GDPR compliant, as well as we have RBAC enabled on the platform. We have JWT tokens also enabled on to user login, as well as there is 2FA authentication, which is also enabled in user login. Security is the utmost thing which will be required for any business. That's the setting page wherein you update your details, time zone, the role, and then what kind of notifications you want, email notification, browser notification, workflow completion notification, auto sync if you want to enable it or not, system security alerts. If you want to get updated workflow tips, new features and all, so you get that as well. Apart from that, there is overall organizational management which is enabled. You can invite your team members as well. We have three roles in the platform: owner, admin, and user. So you can invite your team members the sort of role which you want. You can send the invitation, they'll get the email, they'll join your team. That's the brief and that's the overall explanation of this platform. You will love it, and do let us know. Botintelli is a platform which has been prepared, keeping in mind automation is the next new cool. With AI, automation goes to next level, and as well as we believe that we could be able to help you in your AI journey superbly and give the entire organization a new definition of agile and utmost productive. So, said that, signing off, this is me, Prabhanshu, hoping to meet you as soon as possible. Thank you.